Was welcome to Nothing But the Tea. Julle ken ons hou van stories en dis hoekom julle hier is vandag. I'm so excited to be hosting Nothing But the Tea. Of course, Jemima Debele is taking a little bit of a break, but she will be back on a screen near you very, very, very soon. I go by the name of Hanshuka Porfi, and once again, I'm excited to be on Nothing But the Tea, not only as a guest that is here to talk about Ohole So Nice or here talking about some amazing topic. I am here as the host. Now, today we're going to be talking about navigating spirituality, and I am joined by your favorite, an amazing guest that is just going to give us more insight on today's discussion. I'm joined by Matriarch.
Are we on? Are we on? Are we rolling? Are we rolling? It is what it is. I'm like, yeah. Like those are, that's how intros should be. I'm looking at you like, wow. Like he does this every day.
Oh wow.
Hi.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm spiritual.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm really excited to have you here. I'm excited to have this lovely conversation with you. And also just get to know a little bit more about your spirituality. So I think for our guests, or I mean for our audience, for our viewers, it's very important to start off. What is your definition of spirituality?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
There is not like that exact answer.
No. I have no idea because one, for starters, there is a misconception between morality, ethics, and norms, and then spirituality, and then religion. You understand? It all comes down into one little mash where everybody gets it wrong all the time. And for me, when I define spirituality, I look at the concept of humanity and understanding that eventually, somewhere out there, right, we have a maker.
Yeah.
Whoever this maker is. Now, with me, my maker is a gang.
Is it?
A gang.
A gang.
A gang.
Gang,
Yeah,
gang.
a gang. Like a gang of misfits, right? And we have God, and then we have Akwampungu.
Akwambungu.
Akwampungu. Those are my ancestors, right? And then we have Omandengu.
Omandengu.
Omandengu is basically, I don't know how to put it in English.
Yeah.
Omandengu is, they are our ancestors' lineage type of. They are also part of ancestors, but it's a thing on its own. You understand? It's like the creme de la crèmes.
Yeah, creme de la
like,
crème.
Like
well
yeah.
said.
So it's one of those. When we look at Tumeb, right?
Yes.
Between Tumeb and Omphia, right?
Oshivelo.
That space right there, that is the beginning of Ondonga land. I'm Ndonga, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is where Omandengu Ranje Vieri. That's where my Ndengos are at.
Yes. It's the way she goes like, that's where all my dengus are at.
Like they're chilling, they're flossing, they're like, creme de la crème. You know they're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is my gang, right? Because I also feel like, I low-key feel like God is old. Yeah, he's old. He's been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
So, like, even when I'm talking to him, I don't want him to get things wrong because I respect my elders, you understand?
Yeah.
So that's why I have to give him, like, a gang of people to help him out, you understand, to navigate.
Yeah.
Like, which I know, she did not say a Bugatti. She said 20 million in cash.
Oh wow, manifesting. But that's another topic. That's another topic for another day. But okay, so tell us about what has your spiritual journey been this far? Like, how has your spiritual journey been? Just tell us about that. Your spiritual journey. You've mentioned that there's God, Omandengu, and Akwambungu, Mpungu, Akwampungu.
I'm a home donga.
Akwampungu.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us now your journey within that gang. Like.
Well, I'm also I'm big on history. Yeah, I'm big on history because I like I like to know where I am and where I came from, my lineage, my heritage. I like to, when everybody says, like, we are praying to God and all of that, and that is in itself religion, yes. But I feel that between religion and spirituality, there is a very thin line for me, because it is more of my aura, my spirit, my chakras. Am I in alignment with who I am right now at this moment? Because I also don't believe that we know who we are. I feel that 5 seconds before I'm out, before I hit the
rest in peace,
the tunatu, before that is when you can ask me who I am, and then I can give you a concrete answer from all my lifetimes and all my experiences through life. But for right now, I'm this, but I might change tomorrow, because we are ever changing and we're ever growing and we're ever
evolving.
Like it's personal jinx. So it's a continuous journey, you understand? And I can't say that it has been an easy one. My spirit has been tested. My origins, my being as a person has been tested throughout so many ordeals.
Okay, if you don't mind,
please.
Do you mind sharing how your spirit has been tested? Just for our viewers to know, Nokucha, this can happen, this can happen. How has your spirit been tested? I'm just really curious to know.
All right. So you got a pen, Mos. All right.
I can borrow this one.
So 2020. 2020 till 2022 has been the toughest on my spirit. It has been tough on my spirit because it has been a lot of death. And I am one that believes in... I'm fascinated with death, but for the wrong reasons. I like it for the... not even I like it, I'm afraid of it for the wrong reasons. I'm afraid of it because I feel that I have not achieved everything I need to achieve right now here. And I can't die without achieving it, and that is why I put a lot of emphasis on death. And then in that, I went ahead and lost 14 people to death.
Within this,
within these 2 years, and it wasn't just the COVIDs and the what and the what. It was real stuff. It was detrimental things, because one of the most painful, I can say, was when a friend of mine committed suicide. And it was terrible because the media was all over it, and they were running up and down and all of that. And it was terrible for my spirit because of the journey that we have gone through together. And how come this time around there was no way of catching no way of stopping, and then also understanding. I hated the fact that I understood why. And had I been in the same position, I would have probably done the same. Why? And then my father dies, and then it was just a gang of death. But then with my father dying, it opened its own wound. That was now the abandonment issues and the neglect, and then the runaway daddies, and then all of that. And I thought I had come to a place where spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically, I was in alignment and I was good, but it just came to dedaula everything. So it's a whole thing. Like I said, guys, we don't know the definition of spirituality. As specifically for me, because I believe that spirituality is most now believing that there's a higher power and a greater good, and it is looking outside yourself to find the best for humanity. Loving others, caring for others, being able to be an active participant of this here lifetime.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing first, because
Oh my dear.
it's never so easy to just share a very, very personal experience that you've been through. So first, thank you for sharing. And I must say there's been quite a difficult time, and I can definitely tell it is. It's still 2022.
It's a difficult time. Send me money.
Yeah. So, how did you then get back in tune with your spirituality, or how are you now rebuilding?
Oh yeah, that's why it's called navigating, because we are still
Still
driving. We didn't find a destination yet. We're just out here. But the thing is that it is imperative that we don't lose our essence as human beings. It is imperative for us to be the best versions of ourselves, even when the world is not pretty with us.
True.
I keep saying that love anyways. Jump anyways. Do it anyways. You understand? Because it doesn't matter whether the world loves. I love you today and I don't love you tomorrow.
Yeah.
It matters on who you are. So if you are navigating yourself in tune with other people, then you'll never truly be. So right now I'm just thugging it out here, and I'm just, trying yana. But the journey in itself is a difficult one.
Yeah.
It is a difficult one because I can explain it here. But to put it in words, it is definitely different, because we can't find the words to make you fully understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just wanna, because honestly,
don't cry.
I'm not gonna shed tears on nothing but the diva on some stories.
Oh, chilo on stories.
On stories.
Okay.
Because then it tear pot funny stories.
We just pour it in.
Yeah. But I think it's refreshing to hear that you are actually navigating. You are still willing to go through that path and navigate your spirituality. Because I wouldn't say myself hectic chance.
It's the English. It's like I would speak Afrikaans, but not everybody, but cool.
Yeah. So it's with my spirituality journey, I'm also navigating. I'm still getting
trying
there.
To find balance.
But if I had to put myself in your shoes, I don't know if I would still be navigating.
You will navigate.
You
navigate because the world needs you.
I just that's why I'm saying it takes a lot. Many times it takes a lot, and there's a lot that it's stories like yours that will actually encourage me to be like, you know what? If she could do it, if a matriarch could do it, then I can also, I also need to push, because nothing comes easy.
Right?
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
And if it's easy, it's not yours. You don't value it. Like, 2 million. Maybe we just buy shoes. But if you worked for the 2 million, you'd be like, let's build the school.
Let's build a school. Hello, my dear. Let's build my house.
Why? Why?
Let's build my house.
Guys, we are sitting with those guys. We already have those ones.
What do you mean?
We already have the fish road guys. Yes, we already have them that are saying, "Kucha, the money. Let's go to what? Where did they go? Switzerland.
No.
They already went there to go and enjoy with the rich kids of Hollywood. Now you are also given the same opportunity. Then you're already on that. My house. I want.
Before we go back to spirituality, I think if I were to get $2 million, if I were to work hard, sweat, and make sure that there's a $2 million balance in my bank account, and I obviously want to maintain it, I need to get myself a house. I need to get myself that lavish apartment that I always wanted. Because why? I worked hard for each and every 50 cent, 5 cent that makes up that $2 million. I'm sorry. So I need to appreciate myself for doing that. But now I must go build a school. A school for what?
Maybe for the country that you are living in, so that tomorrow has better leaders and better people.
Wow. You make me look bad right now.
That's the thing. That's the thing, because we're living in a generation. We're living in a generation that is so self-consumed and self-absorbed. You understand? I can tell you right now, even if you buy the flat and the house, right? You will be kicked out of that house in the next 8 months because you can't maintain it.
No, I think
A house is 1.6 million. Where you are going to go, and it's not even where you want to go yet, then you are left with what? 400,000. In this 400,000, you can't even buy a flat yet. Build the school.
But I think
Build the school.
wait. I think obviously, if I had to think realistically,
Yeah.
obviously it's not the house that I'm immediately gonna jump into. But I'm gonna get, if I worked for something, I need to make sure that this that I worked for is in turn gonna make me feel like, I need to feel like, okay, you know what, hard work does actually pay off. It's not like, obviously there are those people that get all the way there and don't give back to the community that turn them into the person that they are. But I'm not A and B. I'm C. I'm different, you see. So I think it's very important to, because now you get 2 million, you build a school. Tomorrow you get 2 million, you build another school.
No, you don't. You give back. It's called social responsibility.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You get your $2 million, you build the school. You take $1 million, you build the school. What happens is that there is positive karma that happens. Positive karma comes and follows you, and then that 1 million, it births 5. Now you've got 6. Bam. Just because you gave out, just because you are, a lot of people don't understand that everything has consequences. Good things have consequences. Bad things have consequences. It's only that when it's bad things, we say, oh no, these are consequences. And then when it's something good, we're like, oh, good luck. You know, it's a good luck. It's a charm. It's whatever, you understand. But truth is, everything has a consequence. You waking up today, right? The consequence of you waking up today could be anything. That your colleagues get to see you. You get to go and do what you like. You get to interact with others. Your parents get to still have a child here. You know, like those are positive consequences, you know. A negative consequence would be you waking up in the morning and then you walking outside of your door and then tripping over, falling over, hitting your head, dead. Consequence of being alive.
Honestly, I think
like it can get dark real quick.
It can get dark real quick. Yes. I really love that you've convinced, you are trying, or you are informing. But I think my head is still stuck on that.
Come on, hellbent. Who are they, mommy?
We need to come back a little bit to spirituality.
Yeah.
So you've also mentioned earlier that your father has passed away. So after your father has passed away, did you detach from the spiritual beliefs or some spiritual beliefs that you're taught to you by your parents? Or it doesn't even have to be when your father passed away, just growing up in general, because I think there are so many things that we are taught when we are younger, and a lot of spiritual beliefs that we are taught when we are younger, and sometimes when we grow up, it's like you get to learn.
You're like, that's not right.
That's not right.
No, that one is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, point 1, I don't come from a religious home. I don't even come from a spiritual home. So my parents taught me nothing. This is the streets. So I come from my mom comes from a polygamous home. So they were already kicked out of the church. When they were kicked out of the church, that was cut. Like spirituality and religion, it was cut already. So she did not grow up with that. And then she's a soldier. So she went exile things, Kombara things. She had Kombara things. So she's gone, and then it was basically camaraderie. Yeah. So their religion and their spirituality and their journey is camaraderie and looking out for one another. Same with my dad. Like with him, I'm very in touch with the fact that I am a Mbanderu and I am a Ndonga. So with my Mbanderu-ness, I believe in the holy fire. I believe in my ancestors, and I believe in my lineage and my heritage here within who I am, like my origins here. And then with my Ndonga side, I believe in Karunga Kanangobe, which is Karunga Kanangobe ne. It wasn't necessarily a whole Bible and a what. It is understanding that when a warm breeze passes by, it is the spirits that are saying hello. Yeah. You know, it is a smell that comes and give you nostalgia, but it is maybe just a memory that you need to find in your subconscious. And then it is these two combinations that put me together. So, but my parents, they're not about that. And also, I also come from a Muslim home. So, different religions and different spiritual journeys. You understand? So, me in myself, I'm here. I'm present. I'm participating. I'm involved. Yeah. And I just want, first we clean home. First we clean home and we teach the origins. Not even the origins. We teach the foundation of being good, loving, kind, caring, compassionate. Yeah. We teach hope, faith, you know? And I feel that the only thing I can possibly give is love. Yeah. Everything else is tangible. I can give you $20 and it is what it is. Yeah. I can give you anything. I can give you anything except love, and it will mean absolutely nothing. But if it comes from love, then whatever I do, it's done with love and it's appreciated with love. Yeah. So there by the parents, like, oh no, there's nothing really. Yeah. Yeah, I know. My mother, no. I know. Wow. Nothing, I know.
Yeah, no, but...
I know. My father said that the law is what it is and not what it ought to be. And he was an advocate, you know? Yeah. So the law is what it is and not what it ought to be. Yeah. And that's basically the one lesson. But I also went to get it in school as well. We went to find that very lesson in school.
Oh my God, man, no.
I went to find it in school also. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So my parents are not spiritual and they are not religious either. They are firm believers in do right and be good. And push comes to shove. Take it. Yes. Yeah, everybody is corruptible. It just depends on the price.
Everybody is what?
Corruptible. It just depends on the price.
Everybody is corrupt.
Like you, I know your price is 2 million.
No.
My dear, I'm not saying give me a kidney. I'm saying just slide this paper under the door.
2 million. You'll have to do better than that.
What? Just to slide it under the door?
Yes.
Ne? How much you want?
Me? Wait, let me go double check on the zeros in my account because you need to top those.
We top those ones by two. Okay. Yes. You see? Price.
You need to top it, and I don't think anybody can top that.
Price.
Girl.
You see? No. The fact that there is a figure and there is a price.
I'm not doing it right now. But all right, before I let you go, Matriarch, final question: do you have any fixed spiritual practices that you would maybe recommend for any of our viewers?
Cleanse. I take cleanse baths. Yeah. So I have a garden where I grow roses, peppermint, strawberries, lavender, basil, aloe vera. I grow herbs. I am into herbs. Like I'm what you call onganga. Onganga. Like I'm a doctor. Which doctor?
I didn't want to translate. You
Come on.
did it for me. I said, oh
Let me know, she's embarrassing you.
Onganga. Wow.
So and plants, right? Plants have so many healing properties. And we say that I for one don't believe that there's a thing called healing. I feel that, or I believe that what we do is learn to live with our wounds, you know, and the surface closes, but the inside still opens. And that is why you can find a addict that is sober for 10 years and throws all of that away for one fix. Now, I'm an alcoholic, right? And with this journey that I've been on, I've stood in the bottle store twice. I've been sober for 6 years, but yet I have stood in the bottle store twice. One was conscious. I went to stand there just to look at the alcohol, and I said, okay, I'm out.
Yeah.
Right? And then the other day I intentionally went. But it's because everything is so hard. Everything is very hard when you're sober, guys. If you think you're going through problems and then you can still drink at beer, ne? Imagine there's no beer now. It's just you and your thoughts and your heart. You understand? So, and this is 6 years of sobriety, right? But yet, in that moment, it takes one moment. Would you say that, oh no, I'm healed? No. We can't say there's a full thing called healing. You understand? We just say that we learn to live with our scars.
Yeah.
What was the question? Fix routines and thingies to keep me spiritual. Okay. With my herbs, right? You learn the components of the herbs, right? For instance, if you have insomnia, and lavender is extremely good. So you can put a dash of lavender on your pillow and then you can sleep. You understand? So, and obviously the reason you have insomnia is because your spirit is not right. You understand? If you're feeling like you are drained and you are out of it and all of that. So I take herb baths, cleansing. You understand? So I bath in my lavenders, I bath in herbs. And then I just sit and then I soak.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I you know, sometimes you can pray. Sometimes you can sing, you can harmonize. You can find something that makes your spirit feel at ease, because most of the times your spirit is the one that's roaring.
Indeed.
Yeah. So yeah, and I burn a bit of sage. Easy, man.
It's giving Jemima.
My dear. And then it's us.
Oh my God! But we've run out of time.
It's over.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for those lovely. Some of those why is this word just not coming out of my mouth? Spiritual practices. I think some people will definitely look into cleansing. Try something new out. If you want to get in tune with your spirituality, and you wanna
research also.
Yeah, research.
Yeah.
Do readings. Look up. Find your way and navigate your spiritual journey. Now, there was it, of course, today with Matriarch. The Matriarch. I've definitely gotten to learn a lot about her and, of course, her journey, especially within the past few years. Thank you so much for sharing that personal story. But for me, Hanchika Pofi and nothing but the tea. It is, of course, goodbye. I'm gonna go and head over to her. I'm heading over to her garden just because I want some lavender, some strawberry nyana. So for me, it is goodbye.